Good morning, guys. It's lovely just to be with you today. Yesterday, Odd did a good job talking about being a hard worker, a workman who does not need to be ashamed, someone who is not a people pleaser but a God pleaser. Thanks, Odd, for doing that for me. But today I want to move a little bit further, and I'd like to take you to verse 19 of chapter 2. Amidst all the confusion that sometimes happens in life and certainly in the church, confusing doctrines, confusing theologies, people creating new kind of new stuff. Let me tell you, people, there is nothing new under the sun. Nothing. There's nothing that God has not seen. There's nothing that somebody hasn't done before you. So when people come with new revelations, I personally am always a little bit nervous because there's nothing new under the sun. But amidst all the confusion, it's good to know this. And I read to you from verse 19. Nevertheless, basically saying, with regard to everything that's happened in the past, all the things that people have done wrong, said wrong, been wrong, this is what happens. Nevertheless, God's solid foundation stands firm, sealed with this inscription: the Lord knows those who are His. God knows it. You don't have to try and fix it. Don't try and run around and fix every sort of heresy or something. Who knows? Maybe you're even wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But let's not try and fix that stuff. But let's just relax in the knowledge that God knows those who are His, meaning you and me and other fellow believers. Now, I remember watching, and I'm fascinated with National Geographic movies, certainly when it comes to the kingdom of animals. And there are so many examples of this being true in nature as well. I'm intrigued that penguins, when these penguins breed and they all have hundreds of little chicks running around, and they all look exactly the same. Every little chick looks identical to the next. Every mother and father penguin looks identical. And yet the little chick knows exactly who his mom is. And the mother knows exactly who her chick is. And she will reject those that aren't hers if they try and make a move, but she will welcome those who are hers. Think about that for a moment. I think in so many other different aspects of nature. Think of elephants. Elephants know who their children are. Cattle, when a cow gives birth to her cow, she knows that that is her little calf. When she gives birth to that, that is hers. She can recognize its cry. She can recognize gannets. If ever you go to Lambert's Bay, you must go to Gannet Island. Gannet Island, there's thousands of gannets who have made their home on this island. And they sit on their eggs. They land on exactly the same place every time. Amidst all the confusion and all the noise and everything that's going on with this bunch of gannets, they know exactly where to land. And they know exactly who their kids are. So as much as it's true in nature, it's true with God too. Rest assured, people, amidst all the confusion of stuff, God knows those who are His. He celebrates you. Apparently, He even rejoices over you with singing. He loves you dearly. You are the apple of His eye. You're inscripted on His hand. You're everything to Him. He loves you dearly, and He knows you by name. We read that a number of times in Scripture. We read in Revelation how those who God knew were given a new name when they got to heaven. And it was a new name only you will know. And God is very creative in doing that. So amidst all the billions of people on this planet, God knows you. Never feel for a moment that you're insignificant to God. Never feel for a moment that you're not gifted enough for God to use. You don't have enough preeminence in a ministry or something like that. People, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. God knows you, and He knows that you are His. Now, with that comes a whole bunch of blessings, both down here and up in heaven. Down here, just the assurance of being able to know that through all the traumas, all the illnesses, all the suffering, all the challenges of life, when you cry out like those little penguins do, God says, hey, I can hear a cry. He says to the angel, attend to those people I know them. They are mine, and they are my kids. I love the thought that God knows us, not just because He's God out there, but He knows us by our name, and He knows everything about you. People, this is such a simple little truth, but I got to tell you, you come to grips with this truth. This could change your life. And on top of that, it could give you a great day, which is what I'm hoping you will have right now. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for being with me. Bye-bye.